Princess Tshepi, thank you for joining us today and allowing us to interview you as Collective Action Magazine. We are here at the Presidential Summit on Gender-Based Violence 2022, and we just want to know a bit more about what you do. Your organization is called Future Lift, and you're into capacitation, mostly specifically targeting women and children, empowering women. Just tell us a bit more about your organization, what it is that you do.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Hazel, and thank you for having us here. Yes, I am the founder and the CEO of Future Lift Foundation, which is a non-profit making company. And also, we work with the women and youth, and of course, children in the rural and peri-urban areas. We do capacitation or capacity building in order to help them to better their lives, because we believe that education is the foundation of everything else. And once we have education, you are really truly transformed for life. So it is through Future Lift that we help the rural women or the peri-urban. Your peri-urban, I'm talking about the informal settlements in our locations. We are talking about in the locations, in our townships. Those women, even though sometimes they may be around your certain area, but their standard of living, it still could be equated to that of the rural. So what we help them in three sectors: in the arts and crafts, or just arts and culture, because they are rich in that and it's their strength. We take them at their strength. We don't teach them anything new. So we do agriculture as well. And where we are helping them is that they already have been very busy and active within their businesses where they are doing textile. They make the chitengo for us, they make dishwasher for us, they are making even tracksuits, some of them. So we help them to really enhance their business skills so that they can be able to commercialize, not only for only domestic consumption. Then we help them in agriculture. For example, we already have trained the women in Engutu, my home, and Hoshimulife. And so we trained about 100 women, and 45 of them are active business traders. These are the women that ranging from 25 years old up until 75, which was quite a success story. We've had others that were above 60, 75. They've never been in the classroom in their lives, and yet they managed to sit and be trained on business management skills. And the enthusiasm that was there was quite amazing. These are the women that have been doing amakamba, the clay pots, they do the grass mats, they do all that art craft to really sustain their homes. They have already grown or even grown their families up to the third generation just doing the arts craft. So I just felt that after being to school, after being in the urban areas and the cities, I needed to go back home and plant back. So this is how we help the women in the area in our townships. This is where you really find majority of them, they have gone through the gender-based violence. And in response to that, this is how we have now collaborated with the likes of Breakthrough Center, all other NPOs, where we then come in and do facilitation of this capacity building training on basic business management skills. So we have helped about more than 120 now of the women just in Katlehong, and even now we are busy now completing the training. Here we have seen after they have been trained, even as quick as within 2 weeks, because this is skills, this is practical. We have already they have formed their own cooperatives, agricultural cooperatives. They are already busy they have planted, they've started their garden. And all the community come together, they started their garden. And they are already selling their fresh produce. That as well, we have seen the difference it has made. It has helped them with social cohesion. It has helped them to not to envy each other and start gossiping, but to know that we all have strengths that just needed to be not even discovered but enhanced and be helped to activate that. And that's exactly what we do in collaboration with all other NPOs around. So that is the role that we do. To touch now nationally, not just concentrating maybe in our townships around where I am or the rural area. I also we work with the South African Royal Princesses Network. This is for us now to reach out into nationally. We are working together with other Boragadi, the other princesses from different kingdoms and chiefdoms.
So,
And
just to be very clear on that, you are not you're called Princess Tshepi because you really are a princess.
Her Royal Highness Princess
Royal
Tshepi
Highness.
from the Royal Batokwa.
So we need to get that
nation.
very clear.
From the Royal
We're actually speaking
Batokwa
to a
nation.
princess, yes.
Hence you'll hear me saying Rachad.
Yes.
Yes.
So you are part of this network of princesses. Just tell us a bit more about that.
Yes, the South African Royal Princesses Network. It was founded by few of our princesses. Princess Gabo is one of the founding members. Princess Sitela Sikao, one of the founding members. I myself and all other princesses, even the princesses, Princess Lorato from Piring. Really, we are all there. Even princesses from Northwest, princesses from Limpopo, the kingdoms in Eastern Cape, us from KZN, and really, we are all over in South Africa. We are still growing even. So we then are advocating for GBVF. That is the cause we have adopted. We have done activations in Tabantu. We have done activations in Bapiring. We are still continuing. We have not stopped. We have done the Indabas. We have done the hiking, which is the activities that we do. And thereafter, we always choose, after we have done the hiking, which we used to do monthly, but because of the pandemic, we had to just put it on hold. So, but we are still continuing, and what we are doing is that we are bringing the response also to the survivors, or even trying to bring awareness so that not for women to know that when they are experiencing such an abuse, that this is where it can lead to. Yes, we already have areas in the Eastern Cape where it has been found that really it has become the number one regional area. Areas like Lusikisiki. So we all collaborate with the princesses on the ground and we work together. So gender-based violence and femicide, and also protection of children. We are talking about child trafficking. We are talking about childhood marriages. So we are saying no to such. And I know that there is also the incorrect connotation that culture promotes violence or depression, or how do you say, oppression of women. Oppression of women, which is incorrect. So we are bringing in such to correct such issues, to correct such connotations, and also to say there is a difference between the behavior of an individual, which is punishable even by law. Then there is also the practices. Yes, culture has to evolve. So it is such cause that brings us here on this summit as well, and we are very happy to be part of the summit and even going forward.
Thank you, Princess Tshepi, for being a part of this interview. See you soon.
Thank you so much. See you soon. Thank you.